Welcome, welcome, YouTube or Twitch, wherever you're from. My name is XMyGTTV. I stream on Twitch every day for Monster Hunter World for the past 6 months, and as you can see, I play Glaive just a little bit. So come join me, hit me up. It's fun, it's great. I love playing with people. Let's help each other out. Let's get it going, baby. Let's make the community fuck some shit up in Wilds, bro. I have a few things I'd like to talk about the weapon. I really do. There's quite a few things a lot of people aren't pointing out, and I like to talk about. So let's get into it. This is an opinion, so do not be mad about it, please. We can talk about it in comments, chats, wherever you want. I'm more than happy to. I'm down. Let's keep it going. Obviously, the armor looks amazing. Hopefully, we have layered. Of course, everything that everybody else is pointing out. The new indicator, which you can see whenever you hover over the specific part, you can see the specific color, which is amazing. There's a few bosses in the world which this sucked on, which was Tobikadichi. His tail was red, and normally it's supposed to be, any other monster is orange or his back heels, but it was actually his armpit, and you won't know that unless you looked it up. So now that the fact that you can actually hover over parts and find the specific colors on these new bosses too, or monsters, these are new to me. So sorry, I'm brand new in World. I've only been playing nothing but World on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, PC, excuse me. So yeah. But this guy's new to me, so right here is actually really neat to know that I can hover over somebody brand new like this and see a color. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even though I have experience, I don't know a lot of the new older bosses. I'm sorry, I haven't played them. I know, I'm sorry. Now, another thing a lot of people aren't talking about, as you saw here, what's weird here, people? Experienced Glaives, anybody know? Whenever he's not empowered, both slots are taken up by the color. So when he's empowered, right? So either he's empowered right now, or we can get two colors not empowered anymore, which would be freaking great. I hope they bring the one from Rise, where it used to get double colored. That was the only thing I liked about Rise for Glaive. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I thought Glaive was horrible on Rise. They ruined it. Wirebugs killed it, bro. Sorry. Nope. But anyways, of course, we see the stamina bar as well, so that's pretty neat. So let's get into it right here. All right, right here, the new attack or whatever, where it actually can suck in the bug is actually really, really, really neat immediately. So we'll watch it again. He'll attack and it sucks it in immediately. He's not having to do it himself. He's still attacking there, so obviously you can tell he's not, sucking it in, because normally you don't do that when you suck your bug in. But this is actually a very great feature. There's only a few ways of getting your colors in World. Of course, manually doing it, which you still can do in here, as you saw. It shows the color. Descending, thrusting, and him drilling through the target, and you sucking him in real fast, or you letting him descending thrust, drill through, and letting you hit your last two auto attacks to mark the colors you like, or for him to end up at. Or manually RTing a spot that you want him to be at, like for example, a leg, an arm, or a head, which we'll get on that in a minute here. We'll talk about that. There's a few things about that. So that was the only ways of doing it. And on top of that, you're immobile besides the one you manually doing. The other ways you're basically stuck in place. So this is actually really good that you're real mobile now. RT in a specific location used to suck, because not only that, the head would be flopping around and you would swing under and miss. This is great to know that you can swing and suck a bug in immediately. Thank you so much, because getting your colors is very time consuming. It's very, very annoying on a very mobile boss. So yeah, it's great to know that we can do this now. There's a new thing here. You can see, I don't know if this is like a new stance or something until we're waiting for our colors to come and get all three or something like that. So I don't know what this is about. But I know he does a regular Y attack here, and there's something new that happens. It actually draws the bug out now. Have you noticed this? This used not to be a thing in World. You can't draw the bug out when you swipe up with your Y button. Right? It used to only be RT, which would have been a side swipe, not an uppercut. So it's actually really neat to know this, unless they've changed the animation to it. So... And all right, here's something else as well, is we have a new Sideswipe, which is different here. I don't remember a Sideswipe in World like that, which is pretty neat, unless I'm crazy here. Or he missed an attack, but obviously you had this attack here, where you swing in the finisher. Yeah. And there's a few things that happen here. Right? First and foremost, I don't like this as an experienced Glaive. I know this is neat to some people that play it here and there, but somebody that plays this all day, every day, this is a bad idea. The reason I say this, he's not empowered because the color doesn't change. This is gold right now because the background I've already checked. I actually made a video about it, and I went back and saw there's actually a part where it shows it just changes colors when it hovers the background. So this doesn't mean he's empowered either. So don't think the gold. So either A, he's attacking with your attack here or something and completely missing, which is a waste of time, or empowering, which we don't see here. This doesn't change whatsoever after he does it. Right? See? Right? So nothing changes. Now he comes back, right? And gets swung out again and attacks again. So I don't know what that's about, but I don't like it. The reason for this is because in World, like I said, you can RTA a location on the boss, and this is priority at endgame, in my opinion. Once you get the super experience like I am, we're past the part of like looking for weak spots. You're at the point of how much you want to optimize your time. You optimize your time by RTing the head. Okay, so him flying around is a waste of time, right? So you want him to be on the head at all times because your bugs have attack types, blunt or sever. Now, I don't know if they've changed this or not in Wilds, but in World, you have blunt and sever. Blunt, you want him on the head, so you RT the head whenever he's on the ground flailing is the perfect time to do it, and all you do is just run around and spin and hit Y. You don't ever RT, don't ever. Just let him stay on the head, and trust me, you're going to see your enemies get staggered. Here's a pro tip for you, for Glaives. RT the headpiece, or the heads on any enemy in World. I don't know about Rise. I can't remember. It's been a while. I haven't played that one for a while. So, but in World, RT the head, and trust me, with a blunt bug, your life's going to change, and it's going to be so much easier. So now, if you can't do that, I don't like this. He's missing. Unless he's hitting him or casting some sort of spell, this is a waste of time. So hopefully we can choose between this or something else. But I mean, I'll see you can do it again, right? Like, so he did it again right there. So maybe it's like a certain combo you do, he's doing it, but it's missing. So hopefully I'm not having to choose, that's been the choice now over Dust. Otherwise, I prefer Dust. Dusts were way better. They encourage you to go to that location. So that's just me. This is just a normal little basic dodge and vault. So we'll get through it here. This is pretty neat here. Hopefully we're not having to choose like in Rise, where I'm having to decide if I want descending thrust with a wire bug or not, by the way. So hopefully we're not having to choose again. That was annoying. But it says use focus mode to target them. I understand this is focus mode, but hopefully we're not sacrificing something for these, though. I don't know. So now here is, this is pretty neat, but hopefully this hits multiple times too. Multiple times as well, excuse me. Or if not, one big hit or shaves it or whatever for a weak point or something. Because in World, you would smack him multiple times and it would do damage, which, adds up. Not just one little hit, right? So hopefully this hits multiple times. That's brand new, this little twirl here, which is actually really neat. Let's get another we can do this. The only question I have is, once we finish these attacks as an experienced Glaive, have you ever noticed, do you ever hit your Y button once you finish your B combos, right? You know how fast it gets you out of the combo? If you haven't done it before, try it out. Trust me, that's how you do the infinite combo with Glaive. Just go ahead, whenever you do your full combo B, hit Y real quick. Just keep going, bro. Just keep going. If it hit Y, just hit B, 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 Y, B, 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 Y, B, B, B. That's how you do your heavy attacks. Or just do Y, 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 B, Y, 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 B. Just then get out of your B with your Y. So I don't know if we can Y out of this like we used to, which would be pretty neat. He'll do like a quick jab type thing if he could. I don't know if this guy that played knew that or knows that or just didn't do it or just they can't anymore. I don't know. So here, I don't know if it's drilling or not. The bug. So he descending thrust. So whenever you descending thrust, he'll drill. So watch him. Now it looks like he marked the target as well. So he may. There's no dust on his face right now. So whenever you descending thrust, the last two hits will mark the target. So you'll hit 1, 2, then 3, 4. And you continue on with like 5, 6, I think, with YB or BB or something like that, or continue on. But either way, the manual ones are only 4 hits. So the last two mark the target. You see it marked it here. You hear the tink? That's the tink. That's the mark. That's the mark. So, well, like I said, I don't like this part here. I don't. I think this is silly. Hopefully this isn't something that's ruining empowering. And at no point do you see an empower. To prove my point about the color, let's see, right here. How it goes from like, white to like gold from back here. So I don't know, maybe he just unempowered immediately. But like I said, the gold hue doesn't mean anything on any of them. It's white here, and then it's gold again. It's just the background. So that doesn't mean anything about empowering. So we don't know if we have this. What about pods? This is now another thing down the road, pods. Do we still have them in the game? If we do, what do they do now if we're not empowering the bug? Do they have any special effects now, or are they just for wall banging or shooting the boss or damaging a part? So, hopefully this hasn't ruined Dust for me, in my opinion. This right here, like, it's just missing entirely. Like, it's just a waste of time. Maybe it's because he missed as well, but this is too high. I feel like then, if that's the case, the bug should actually be closer to the weapon. That should not be a thing if that's the case. Otherwise, dust should be a thing, and this should not be if they replace this with dust. I'm sorry. It should. I mean, marking the target is a very, very big thing late game. Trust me. I mean, try it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. This is a great thing, though. I like it. It's a great idea. Keep it up. I wish there was more gameplay than this. There's also something else they don't show at all. There's only a few spots I can see in the background where you possibly could do it. Is wall grabbing. Is that still a thing for Glaive? Glaive can do it in World. Check it out. Like right here, you probably could grab here maybe if it is, or here. But the thing is, they don't show that as well on here. World, they didn't really. It was real clunky as well. I feel like they should have it where you hit A to grab the wall instead of just running into it. Because you can grab a pod while mounted on a monster if you're lucky, right? If it runs over and you hit B real fast, you'll be able to grab it. Perfect timing, you know. So you're able to grab a wall, too. The prompt's there. Let's be real here. But there's nowhere else really to grab either. They didn't really capitalize on it if it's still in the game, right? I mean, I understand we're in the desert, all that stuff, but I mean, there could be like little crags here and there, more of them type thing. Because I mean, he looks like kind of like a rock monster anyways. Let's be real here, you know. So that's just me. I feel like we should have more of that. If not, have the bug be some sort of little mini wire bug instead of spinning in the air. I think that's a little silly. If for our vault at least, you know, or something. Like if we can't grab a wall, take it out the game. If it's still in the game, there needs to be more to it. Then I mean, we haven't. There's no game. We don't have no beta out yet. But trust me, whenever there's a beta, I will be on it. I will be on it, big time. So there's quite a few pro tips as well. I want to know. Like I said with this one earlier, when he did his little twirl. You can hit Y after you get you do your full your animation lock to get out of it. There's a few things like our descending thrust. You can do it as well. What you do is if you feel like you missed entirely or are going to miss your bug when you descending thrust, immediately when you hit the ground, hold LTY or LTB, whatever it is, get your bug back immediately. And it'll get you out of the animation lock a few seconds faster than if you don't. Try it. Try it. Trust me. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I wonder if that's still a thing. Oh man, there was another one too. Oh, is whenever you drill, can you drill roll? Because when you roll, you can drill with your bug still too, by the way. Evade Extender does work with that as well. It increases the distance that much more, so maybe an extra hit or two if you're lucky. The bug does follow you when you do descending thrust. Does that still happen in this game? And what I mean by that, as soon as you descending thrust or whatever, and you jump, if you're far enough away from your bug would actually arc back up to you and will come with you. So you can actually drag it along the boss even more. So for example, if I was the RT far away and he would come drilling through here. He would drill down and come up with me through his head. So an extra like 2 to 3 hits compared to like you missing 2 to 3 hits, which adds up pretty well, because that's another question. How is the bug gonna? Are we gonna have levels on bugs again? Do they actually overscale, by the way in World? These bad boys are, woo, boy, they hit harder than you drill. You hit hard enough, woo, boy. It's crazy. These things can carry you low level, by the way. So, because I actually went back and played. So, there's a few things as well that I hope they add, by the way. I hope, please, people, add the Draken armor bonus, the airborne, elemental airborne. Why wasn't that a set bonus in Master Rank, bro? What were you thinking, dude? Something like, you know, better set bonuses too, you know. If not, make them gems and we can swap them out. I don't know. Make them like, I don't know, skill gems or some shit. I don't know. It's like I said, it's all opinion. I don't know. It's just something like that. So yeah. Not this. Like, as an experienced glaive, this hurts my heart, bro. Like, he's missing. I don't see nothing happen in here. Like, it's just like I'm sorry. It just hurts me. I'm sorry. I need to stop. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. There's probably a little more that I've missed, but this is the few things that I've noticed that other people haven't noticed. So thank you for watching. Hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully I hurt nobody people's feelings. I know Rise and say Glaive suck, by the way. I love y'all. Thank you for coming. Hit me up on Twitch. Pew, pew. No, please. Fine. Yes. Let me go. Oh my God.